These are 5 mistakes to avoid making as a young man who's in his late teens, early 20s. Now, the very first mistake that you can make as a young man is thinking that you have time. Now, bro, I'm 23 years old right now, and I started this whole social media thing when I was 22. So it's been just over a year. Now, I'm happy with where I'm at, don't get me wrong, but if I started when I was 20, bro, if I started 2 years earlier, imagine where I could be right now. I'd be in a much better position than I am right now in terms of making money, in terms of how many viewers are on my channel, in terms of where I'm at in life, just in general. Now, don't get me wrong, bro, I'm still young, and I'm assuming that you're still young. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter what age you are right now. As long as you're making progress, as long as you're working towards something, as long as you're making the effort to grind towards working, or to grind towards achieving something in life, then you're not wasting time, which is good. However, if you're sat there right now thinking, well, I can start this business next year, I can start this business within the next 6 months, I've got time. No, you haven't got time, bro. Start today. You're wasting time. If you don't start today, if you don't start working towards whatever it is you want to work towards today, then you're wasting time, bro. If you're not making progress, then essentially you're just wasting time. I know that sounds harsh, but it's what you need to hear, because I wish somebody told me this at the age of 19, 20. It's okay to be on a slow grind, bro. It's okay to be making slow progress, as long as you're, like I say, as long as you're making progress, as long as you're working towards something. It's okay to be making slow progress, but it's not okay to be sat there making no progress at all. That's where the issues come. That's where you start wasting time. I'm making slow progress right now, bro, with this YouTube channel, with my social media journey. This is slow progress compared to what it's been. But you can't always assume that the progress is just going to skyrocket and always be linear. You're going to have ups and downs. You're going to go through periods of time where the progress is a lot slower. The progress isn't anywhere near as quick as it was in the beginning. It's kind of like newbie gains. If anyone trains in the gym, you might have heard of the term newbie gains. Newbie gains is basically where you make you build a stupid amount of muscle in a short space of time compared to the rest of your fitness journey. The first 3 months, the first 3 to 6 months, you should build the most amount of muscle in the fastest amount of time in your life. However, when it gets to like a year into training, 2 years into training, that progress will slow down, but you'll still make progress. It'll just be a lot slower. Now, this might be exactly the same when you're starting a business. This might be exactly the same when you're trying to work towards that career, when you're trying to achieve your goals. The first 2 to 3 months of my social media journey was crazy, bro. I hit 100k within 4 months on TikTok. When I started posting on YouTube, I hit 10k within the first 5 months. But now the progress is a lot slower. I'm not gaining as many subscribers. In fact, I'm losing subscribers at the minute. But that's okay. As long as I'm still putting content out, as long as people are still enjoying my videos, there's no reason why that progress won't start to take off again at some point. It's okay to take your time, but realize that time is always against you, bro. The next 5 years of your life will fly by. The next 5 years of your life will go by like that. So start today. Start making progress towards that thing today. Now, the second mistake, number 2, is becoming a degenerate. Getting involved within the clubbing scene, within the drug scene, within the party scene, drinking alcohol 3 to 4 times a week, or every weekend. In the UK, there's a big drinking culture. You're almost seen as weird if you don't get involved. If you're not out drinking every weekend, then you're kind of the weird one. You're the outlier. But understand, bro, that you don't have to do that shit. If you don't want to, don't do it. Don't feel peer pressured into going to the club, into drinking, into smoking. There's no benefit to it. It's going to harm you. It's going to ruin your life as such. It's going to slow you down. It's going to stop you from making progress. And now, don't get me wrong, bro. If that's something that you want to experience at least, once in your life, go to the club. I'm not saying never go to the club. Go to the club to experience it, if that's something that you want to do. But if you deep down inside of you, if you know that you're not really bothered, you're not really fussed, you don't really care if you miss out on the club, because you're not missing out on a lot, bro. It's not that enjoyable. Then don't get involved. There's no point. If you want to experience the club, bro, go when you're 30 years old and you become financially free. That's when you can really have fun. Go and experience it at that age. Go and experience it when you've become successful. I had to stop going out, bro. I had to stop drinking. I had to stop smoking weed. I had to stop being a degenerate, doing degenerate things. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if I was still doing those things. You can't do both. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You have to be all or nothing. Either you become a degenerate and just waste your life, or you work towards something in life. You start to work on yourself. You start to improve yourself. I've done both, right? And I can tell you that the latter option is the much better option. Start to improve yourself. Start to level up in life. Start to work towards something. That's when you can start to better yourself, to better your mental health. Because that's another thing, bro. The biggest downside of becoming a degenerate is sacrificing your mental health, because that's what you will do. My mental health was trash, bro. When I was doing all these things, when I was smoking weed, when I was going out, when I had no purpose, when I literally lived to just piss about and just waste time and just be a degenerate. My mental health was awful, bro, at that time. People think that they can just go out and have fun and there's no repercussions. There's a huge price to pay when you live that lifestyle, bro, and it's your mental health. You're literally sacrificing your mental health. It's a big, big mistake that I see a lot of young men make. And it's sad because it costs lives, bro. A lot of young men are taking their own life. A lot of young men in this degenerate party scene end up taking their own lives because of the sheer fucking toll that it takes on your mental health. It's not worth it, bro, believe me. Now the third thing, bro, the third mistake is chasing women. Don't get me wrong, bro. I love women. I have a woman in my life right now. I don't chase women. It's a bit of a difference. If the woman comes to you and you're in a good place in life and you know that you could probably get into some sort of relationship as such, then bro, fair enough. You do your thing. I'm not saying completely disregard women, but you can't spend your days chasing women, bro. It's just, you're wasting time again, and you're sacrificing your own mental health again, and you're sacrificing your goals, you're sacrificing your purpose, you're sacrificing your ambitions. And these women that you're chasing probably don't give a shit about you, probably don't want you in their life. They just see you as attention, they just see you as free validation. And again, this ties in with the degenerate club inside of things, because that's what a lot of young men do in that scene, bro. They just chase women. And the women that you're chasing in that degenerate scene are not women that you want to be getting involved with. They're not women that will add any value to your life. They're not women that will benefit you. They're women that will take away from your energy. They're women that will sap you of motivation and ambition. As long as you focus on yourself, bro, the women will come. As long as you start to level up, if you become the best version of yourself, if you start making more money, if you start looking better, the women will come, and the right women will come. Don't become that thirsty guy, bro, that's out here trying to chase women every weekend, trying to chase a bit of ass. It will never fulfill that hole. It will never fulfill that void that you're trying to fill in life. It's not the way to go about it. Focus on what you know you need to be focusing on, bro, and stop chasing women. Now the fourth one, bro, the fourth mistake is a big one. It's your friends. Believe it or not, it's your friends, the friendship group that you have, the type of people that you hang around with. Do not make the mistake of hanging around the wrong people, because the wrong people will drag you down. The wrong people will stop you from achieving your goals. The wrong people will stop you from achieving your dreams. The wrong people will make you feel bad for wanting to level up in life. Just think about that for a second. The wrong people will make you feel bad for wanting to improve yourself. And that can get into your head, bro. Doesn't matter how headstrong you are, it doesn't matter how masculine and stoic you are. If the people around you that you're spending the most time with on a day-to-day basis, if they start thinking you're weird, if they start taking the piss out of you for trying to level up, for trying to better yourself, that's going to get into your head. I don't care who you are. Eventually, you're going to start to believe the same things that they believe. There's a reason that they say that you are the average of the 5 people that you hang around the most. It's because it's true. If you're hanging around 5 lowlives, bro, that aren't going anywhere in life, you're going to be the 6th. It's as simple as that. But if you can start to find high value men that are more like you, men that want to actually go somewhere in life, then you're going to become the 6th. The wrong friendship group can really have a massive impact on your life, bro. And again, I know it's not what you want to hear. I know you probably love your friends, but deep down inside, if you know that you need to pull away, that's just something you've got to do, bro. Yes, it can be difficult. Yes, it can leave you feeling a little bit lonely. But at the end of the day, you got to weigh up the options, bro. You got to weigh up the pros and cons. Because again, a big mistake that a lot of young men make is hanging around the wrong group of people. Because again, when you start to level up, bro, when you start to see results and you're still in this friendship group, some of them can start to get a little bit jealous. Some of them can start to envy you because your success is their lack of. The fact that you're becoming successful and you're leveling up just highlights the fact that they're not. It highlights the fact that they're not leveling up and that they're not achieving the same things as you in life. And they start to hate on you for this. Now, the 5th and final mistake that you don't want to make as a young man is not working out. Bro, you can think it's cringe, you can think it's egotistical, you can think it's self-centered, bro. It doesn't matter. You can think whatever you want to think about working out and lifting weights and getting into the gym. But at the end of the day, bro, it's going to be the number one thing that will set you up on the right path towards improving your life, towards improving yourself. And guess what, bro? that girl you want, she's gonna notice that physique before she notices the amount of money that you make, before she notices anything else about you. Bro, when I say my life improved tenfold when I started working out, when I got into the gym, it would be an understatement. The only reason I'm here doing what I'm doing today is because I started working out. It's because I got into the gym. The gym is the staple piece, bro. It's the very first thing that you do on your self-improvement journey. I don't care what anyone says. That's where everyone starts. You have to work out, bro. You have to get into shape. You can't be fat in this world anymore. You can't be lazy as a young man. You cannot afford to not exercise, bro. Again, I want to talk about the mental health benefits that it has on you. Working out, bro, doing some form of exercise 3 to 4 times a week, 5 to 6 times a week is one of the best things that you could ever do for your mental health. It literally releases happy chemicals into your brain, bro. It makes you feel good. And why can't you work out, bro? Why can't you get into the gym? There's no reason why you can't. I've seen a guy in my gym that has no legs, bro. He's still in there training, pushing himself. If you can walk, bro, you have no excuse at all. And when you have a certain physique, bro, you start to walk with more confidence. You start to move throughout life with more confidence as a man, as a young man. And you need this confidence, bro, as a young man. There's a lot of young men out there, bro, with low levels of confidence, and I used to be one of them. And until I started working out, nothing was changing that for me. Nothing was improving my levels of confidence. But when I started to change my physique, I started to see a bit more muscle. When I started to see that V-taper popping through, bro, my confidence went from 0 to fucking 1,000,000, bro, like that. And guess what, bro? Nobody can take that physique away from you. You can have no money, you can go and live in the woods, bro. It doesn't matter. But nothing can take away that physique unless you die or become really unhealthy and ill and you lose all your limbs, bro. Nobody can take away that physique from you. You've earned that. You've built that for yourself. No amount of money in the world can buy that physique. It only comes from hard work, and it shows. People understand that on a deeper level, on a subconscious level. And not everyone's gonna have that physique, bro. Like, it's gonna set you apart from the rest of society. It's gonna set you apart from the people that don't make any effort to improve their physique, to level up their body. The gym is a non-negotiable, bro. It just has to be done as a young man. Avoid making the mistake of not training. Avoid making the mistake of not working out. That's the video for today, bro. I hope you gained a little bit of value from it. Subscribe to this channel if you are new. Like the video, drop a comment, share it, help me out with the algorithm. I'm making it my mission to help turn boys into men.